We bike again. We back again. We bike again, gang. How y'all doing, man? Another lovely, wonderful, magnificent, spectacular, often dramatic episode. I hate yawning when I do this shit, but sometimes I yawn when I do this shit. So I gotta, actually, pretty much every time I yawn when I do this shit. So, such is life. How it be sometimes. I want to start this podcast by apologizing to the listeners that had to hear my rant going the way it did. So that's the first set of individuals I want to apologize to. Now, I don't know if my girl's ever going to listen to this. I'll be telling her not to listen to it forever. I told her I was talking shit about her last episode, so you know. But if she ever comes across any of these Jones, hey, I apologize to you. It's not entirely your fault that we're not on the same page, and it's not entirely my fault that we're not on the same page. But the fact that when we have talks, that we come to the conclusion that we should work it out makes me happy. It gives me a different sense of worth, of confidence, A lot of the grievances I had, and I talked to her about, me and her had a conversation right after my last episode. Now, those of you who are paying attention to every episode, I appreciate you because I've been terribly inconsistent. You feel me? But let's run it back on some. Those of you that don't know what's going on and that might just be jumping in, 2 episodes ago, I linked on somebody that, in my opinion, I could have linked on harder, I did 2 episodes on the same day. So the first episode I linked on somebody who I thought was my folks, who I thought I was cool with. Obviously, we don't bang with each other. Obviously, it's not even actions speak louder than words in a lot of cases. And I can honestly say, the actions of this individual has let me know, all right, he don't bang with me. And not only that, I know I said it before, but it bothers me that people don't want to see you trying to make a way. You know what I'm saying? They don't care that they see you trying to make a way. Whatever they got going on is more important than you trying to make a way. And I get it. It's his life. He's the master of his own universe. But don't bring the bullshit to me. That's where it, turns into an issue. And so, like I said, I linked on him 2 episodes ago. Linked on my girl the second episode. I'm not apologizing to him at all. He don't deserve an apology at all. Whenever I see him or whenever he calls crawling back, because my history has shown me. Let's just give y'all a history lesson. Just about everybody that did me questionably, whether I want to make the claim that they did me dirty or not, anybody that did me questionably, I don't even know if I'm saying the word right. I don't even know if questionably is a word. But anybody that has handled me in a questionable manner and forced my hand to divide from them, they always come back. They reach out to me before I reach out to them. In every instance. There has not been one instance in my life where I ran back to the person that treated me questionably, with the exception of my mom. But she ain't necessarily treat me questionably. She just said the wrong thing. And I blame that on the people she was around. Because after she cut off that negative energy, she's never had that negative thought. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I couldn't say to her in real time because she probably would have got offended. But, like, whoever she was around, because I know if y'all paid attention to this, to all of my episodes or whatever, it's an episode where I went in on my mother. And I love my mother. Like, she's the best. She's the best in the world. I can't speak for my siblings' experiences with her. Just based on my experiences with her, she's been amazing. I feel like they all come running back. And realistically, I'm gonna just be honest. My mother came running back too. Because eventually, if I'm in your life and I'm really in your life to genuinely be in your life, I'm valuable. I'm valuable-ish. I'm extremely valuable. Like, yeah, just nobody, like, bro, the level of care that I've had for people, the level of grace that I show, the level of mercy, like, the level of, like, koof that I have towards people, especially people in my life, is unmatched. I can only imagine if I had real money, like real money, how people would perceive me, especially people in my life. If I had real money, I got snaked out of like $400, and then let's just say, then my mom might have got snaked for like a couple $100, and I might have got snaked for a little more than 400 because my credit card came up missing, and my PS is gone. So 3 plus 2, and we just gonna put 200. I think the value of my PlayStation was worth more than I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? I think the value of my PlayStation was the value that I needed. Like, so that's why I'm so hot. Men, I don't think most men would sabotage their man relationship like that. That's what bugs me. Like, motherfucker, I was living in a car for weeks. I come back to get my shit, and I don't got my shit. With the worst explanation in the world. Yeah. So, yeah, let's just, Anyway, I feel like what's the use in therapy if you're still going to be a piece of shit? What's the use of therapy if you can't identify what's making you act wrong and try to channel and change that? What's the use in wasting that kind of money on somebody to talk to when it ain't making you no better? If you still drowning away your sorrows on the wrong things and you've been doing it since forever, what is the point in therapy? If you're going to be stubborn throughout therapy, then what was the point in even putting yourself through the whole mission? These are questions these questions I be having because things be feeling weird to me. I know. I get it. I understand. We all got battles that we dealing with. But I ain't never... my problems put a strain on the household that ain't necessarily directly related to me. Like, it's a lot of shit that strike me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I've always tried to be the voice of reason. I've always tried to, like, be a fake lawyer. I actually was going to go to school to be a lawyer or a paralegal, and I realized it was just too much paperwork. But I just believe that people have the ability to be better. Unfortunately, in the world we live in, they call that shit being green. But believing that the best in everybody can come through shouldn't be green. It should be someone that should be cherished. Because if I could always see the good in everything and everybody, that is a gift within itself. You know how often people don't see the good in others? I'm just saying, like, I was angry. I was angry in the last 2 episodes. I'm not angry today. I talked out my differences with my girl. I yelled on here 2 episodes about the nigga that snaked me because I got a girl, which is wild. But, you know, I've aired out certain grievances, basically. That's what I'm saying. Certain grievances got aired out. So, with those grievances getting aired out, I'm not in a place where, I'm sorry I'll be yawning during this podcast, but boy, oh boy, it don't matter what time I'm talking to this daggone mic. I'll be, yeah. But anyway, where I'm feeling like in life, I just feel like there'll be ample opportunities to do the right thing. That person I was yelling at had ample time to do the right thing. Put it to y'all like this. I haven't seen this person in almost 4 months. Now, I've made myself available over a dozen times in that 4 months. Life that hard to where people think that, like, my whole thing is about the whole situation, right? And yeah, I deaded the situation, but just walk through this with me real quick. That's why the name of this episode is, I think, Therapy Questions and Updates. Well, so walk me through this. Are you going to feel like you got to go super far to pick up some money that somebody owes you? Or should the person that owes you some money be eager to get to you? I don't care what nobody say. We live in it. This is 2023. No, people, all this, I don't got no phone. That's dead. All this, well, I don't want no phone. I don't got no phone because I don't want no phone. All that's dead. It's somebody that love you enough the way you need to contact them every day. So I know you got a telephone. I know you got a phone. But it's cool. I'm off it. I cooled down a little bit. I don't fuck with niggas, though. I don't fuck with them niggas. All them niggas ops to me right now. It ain't on sight. I don't want to put hands on y'all niggas. Y'all just some bitch ass niggas, though. We gonna put that direct, like, years. I've been hearing about y'all niggas being pussy for years. And not pussy in the sense of scared or nothing like that, but just not operating under proper guise. And not G-U-Y-S. I'm talking G-U-I-S-E. Disguised as the biggest, the toughest. All y'all fold under the pressure. Y'all fold just like weaker niggas. So that mean y'all niggas weak too. All right. If somebody got to prove to me that they different or they better or built otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Like, people got to prove it to me, shawty. I don't understand how life presents itself to people in certain ways and we don't grasp it. We gotta start grasping it. Like, my tone of voice pisses people off. My tone. Just my tone of voice. How am I supposed to govern that all the time? I'm just supposed to govern that every waking moment. Don't make a lot of sense to me. But I digress. You feel me? What I want to say now. I ain't going to keep y'all for too long. I just needed y'all to know that life is what it is. I do want to thank, like, man, I got some people, like, somebody called me the other day and he was speaking all reason. He was all, it was all reasonable. Everything he was saying was reasonable. Nothing about nothing he was saying was wrong, and that's what I like. It was like, just wait it out a little bit. Figure it out. Like, when I was talking to y'all about the situation with my girl, I was talking to him about that shit first. He was, man, just, you know, iron it out, whatever. I was sitting there like, man, I don't know, man. So, all I can really say is, we gotta figure it out. We just gotta figure it out, man. I want to be the best version of myself. I really do. Things get in the way of me being the best version of myself. It really does. But it's up to me to start filtering out more of those things. Now, the best part about my life is once I see something's left and I'm leaving it the fuck alone, I leave it the fuck alone. You feel what I'm saying? People, things, events, how I was living, operating, all that. I leave it the fuck alone. Ask me the last time I smoked a cigarette. I can tell you it might have been 2 years ago. But before that one cigarette, I probably didn't have a cigarette since, like, I don't know, 2019. And then before that 2019 cigarette, I probably ain't have a cigarette since like 2017. Real shit. And I was only averaging like one cigarette a year. For real. And before 2017, I think the last cigarette I had might have been like, I can't quite remember the year, but it was a year somebody was trying to scare me into thinking I had another baby. So that's how often I smoke cigarettes. You know, I ain't judging the people that do. I took that shot at that nigga because I had to take the shot at that nigga. You know, for my personal shit, I had to take a shot at that nigga. That nigga was acting stupid, so you gotta take a shot at these niggas, man. Let them know what time it really is. And not no real shot, just a verbal, proverbial. That way, you know, once the dust settle, because whenever the dust do settle, I'm one of those people. I I don't mind knowing I'm gonna regret some shit. Like, I don't mind. It don't bother me knowing I'm gonna regret it. Hold on, you don't mind knowing you gonna regret the shit? No. It doesn't bother me, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Sorry, y'all hear me moving shit around. But I'm gonna tell you why I don't regret a lot of shit and why a lot of shit don't bother me. Like, I mean, why I just regret a lot of shit, and it doesn't bother me that I regret a lot of shit. I be making a lot of moves in real time, and whether I think about it a lot or not, I might not always move as methodically as I'd like. With that being said, it leaves me with a lot of regrets. I be regretting when I quit jobs. I be regretting when I got fired from jobs because I know I could have just did better to keep the job. I be regretting a lot, man. Like, so... Dang, all that coughing, I ain't even smoking on nothing. So, it just leaves me with a constant issue of like... It leaves me with a constant issue of feeling like the regret I be having be based on rash decisions. So, I know I just repeated this 3 times. But what I'm getting at is eventually, I'm going to regret doing those 2 episodes. The ones I did, the last 2 episodes I did, I'm going to regret doing them. I am. The beauty of my life is, though, with the regret that I live with, I can take the lesson from it. I told y'all I wasn't the best of men when I was younger. So a lot of the way, like, I feel like my girlfriend now benefits from the fact that I'm not nowhere near the person I used to be. Because if I was the person I used to be, me and her wouldn't be together right now. Like, and that is the complete honest to God truth. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but, you know, she be like, yeah, I'm used to fight or flight. I'm like, what you don't know, shawty, I am the inventor of just getting the fuck out of there and ignoring the situation. Like, I get the fuck out of there on a female. Like, that's another thing that used to blow me, because based on my history with women, like, the person who snaked me should have been like cheering me on for finally having a sense of stability. But he hated on me. And he secretly hated on me, which, you know, when people do shit in secret, that shit speaks aloud. Ain't the reason I'm not going to cheat on my girl, but like an outlying reason why I won't consider the idea of infidelity is because it's like, bruh, if I'm infidel, like if I do some dirty shit to my girl, like the silence of the lie is going to be louder than the maximum volume of the truth. You feel what I'm saying? Like, sorry, it's the same bottle. I ain't got a lot of shit in here, y'all. I promise. It's just the same dumbass bottle. But, like, really though, like, the silence of that damn lie is going to speak way louder than the volume of the truth. It is what it is. I'm not saying that to be a dick. That's just something that's like, in my life, it's something I've experienced a bunch of times. Like, people lying to me or whatever, the truth will come out. The truth will come all the way out. Like, oh damn. So this is where they at with it? Oh damn. Oh, okay. Oh, why, y'all? Why? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you could take it with grace. Other times, you know, you ready to smoke everybody. Like, dog, and I've been forced to the point to where I feel like, damn, they got me ready to smoke everybody. Got me ready to be the toughest motherfucker in the world, when that ain't even my calling card. You know what I'm saying? That's not my calling card at all. Big and tough, that ain't my calling card, Slim. Like, that's for somebody else. That's for somebody else to do. That ain't for me to do, child. Like, for real. But people make you mad enough to want to just throw your life away, bruh. And it's usually somebody you was cool with that pulls some snake shit. That shit is not like this. I'm not pulling. What I'm saying, I'm not pulling from out of nowhere, man. I'm actually like just saying, like, in life. And I know I'm sounding all over the place, but I just need y'all to realize, like, in life, there's going to be some things that's going to make you question everything. It's going to be some things to make you say, damn, do I need therapy? But nah, half the time you don't need therapy. You just need to get how you feeling out. If you could do it musically, do it that way. If you could do it creatively, like drawing something, do it that way. If you feel like you got to write a novel, do it that way. Like, in my case, I blew up on my man because there was no other way to properly say fuck you except for just getting on here and saying, look, fuck you, nigga. You ain't, hey, shit. I ain't do nothing to you to deserve what you did to me. I ain't do nothing to you to deserve what you did to me. I ain't gonna say I ain't did nothing to deserve the shit, but I ain't did nothing to you to make you snake me. Like, a stranger snaking me, cool, but a nigga that we locked in like that, nigga, you done saved me from a bunch of shit. I done motherfucking got you out of some jams. Nigga, jail phone calls, laughing and all that shit. Like, nigga, we were the best of friends, like, inseparable, my nigga. Like, so you mad that I had to do what I had to do a couple times over? Like, is that what it is? Because there's some hate in your blood somewhere. It ain't, like, some of this shit is hate, bruh. I ain't gonna call all of it hate. I could say you was absent-minded for a percentage of it. I could say you was jealous for a percentage of it. For a percentage of it. Yeah, trust me. My girl told me you was saying some wild shit to her. So, yeah, nigga. I know it's something about my situation you don't like. Are you mad that I chose the girl I chose? Oh, well, get over it, nigga. Nobody liked your girlfriend when you had her for a long fucking time. We stood behind that shit. We supported that shit. But everybody looked at you like you was fucking goofy. Let that girl run you fucking crazy. At least I ain't letting this girl run me crazy. My situation is stemmed from like 3 different shits. If I didn't have to worry about the level of stress your ass caused, I would just be focused on maybe 2 areas of stress and not 3. That leads to how I affect and how I treat everybody. Really. It really does. This is the part of the episode where I tell y'all I'm going to have more structured episodes. I'm going to be more structured for y'all, man. I'm serious, man. You know, I just be. I don't even care who listens to this no more. At first I was like, man, I want to know where my listeners are. Somebody chime in, send me something, say something. Now I'm paying Spreaker every month to yell into this goddamn microphone. And that's what I'll say. I'm not going to be, I got a podcast. It's pretty dope. Nope. I pay Spreaker. I pay Spreaker. I pay Spreaker $10 a month. I only pay them $10 a month. I'm not giving them more money. I'm not seeing results. And my algorithm is tore down from the floor down because I know people that's getting higher payouts with less downloads. But we ain't going to have that conversation. Spreaker. Y'all could get it too. But I digress. I I'm going to have better episodes for y'all. I promise. Starting next episode. Whatever my next episode is, it's gonna have a subject. I'm gonna be reading off stuff. It's going to sound like how my first 15 or 16 episodes sounded before things got weird. Thank all of you. Thank all of you. And I just want you to know I appreciate anybody who's giving us any kind of time to listen to it. Shout out to all my worldwide listeners. All my worldwide listeners. And just be good to yourselves and to other people. Don't snake your man. Don't steal your man credit cards and game consoles. Got shit all squabbled. Well, I'm going to never see my shit again. I'm mad, bruh. Because you know what's sad? I'm going to tell you I was sad. I don't really be pressed for the latest of anything. I just like to be in my lane. I don't be pressed to be the most luxurious nigga. I just want to stay in my lane. People will literally knock you off your little pedestal for reasons that don't even add up in the mind. Niggas be mad at people that want to just stay in their lane. I get hated on for staying in my lane. I ain't never claimed to be a shooter. I ain't never claimed to be a robbing ass nigga. I ain't never claimed to be some big Escobar ass nigga. I ain't never claimed to be a ladies man. I ain't never claimed for none of this shit. I am normal. I motherfucking don't got all my shit together. I was confused about love, the idea of it, the women. I was confused about a lot of shit for years. So it's like, for somebody to just be hating on someone that don't even know what's going on in their own shit is a whole different level of misery. I don't feel sorry for those people for hating on the nigga that don't even know what direction he going in. It's crazy how I was the butt of the joke when I was single and you was in a relationship. You became single, I ain't make you the butt of the joke. Nigga, I heard this dude cry over this girl like so many times. Like he didn't fuck 10 other bitches while he was in a relationship with this girl. You hit the girl roommate. You've hit some randos. You hit that big butt jump. Yeah, I'm just airing it all out. Because I'm trying to figure out, like, you hating on a nigga that I openly chose to not get a girlfriend. So I put myself in little situations where people can judge me. But I was doing what I was doing because I didn't want a girlfriend. Not because I couldn't get a girlfriend. Not because nobody wanted me. Plenty of people wanted me. I wanted what was better for me than what wanted me. Is that so hard? Is that a bad thing? To seek out something that you feel like will work for you better than just take anything that come along? Is it a crime? I just need answers because it be feeling like I'm the villain for choosing to do the right thing sometimes. Like I said, and look, let me not preface this like I'm the most perfect nigga in the world. This relationship is one of only 2 relationships that I didn't cheat on my girlfriend on. I had the girl of my dreams my last relationship. Let's not get it twisted. I pursued this girl, and she was the girl of my dreams. Like, nigga, I used to say, I lived the way I lived because I wanted her for real. And I was like, I'm not going to get in a relationship if it's not with her. I made it the way I got the girl of my dreams. It didn't work out, but I had her, and I still cheated on her too. She wasn't better than the rest if I cheated on her. And I cheated on her both times I was with her. Because I got with her, we fell off, and I kind of got with her again. Cheated on her both times. I'm not proud of it, but I did. The first time I was living I'm living all the way out on the West Coast. Long distance relationship. Child, please. Child, please. Child, please. Like, for real though. Like, I need y'all to understand, like, shit, I don't like the fact that I've lived wrong for so long and now I'm trying to right the wrongs, and I be running into, like, the wrong type of shit only because I'm too trusting in, like, certain people. Like, that leaves the moral of my story to keep my circle closer, smaller. Y'all feel me? So it's kind of aggravating, man. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of aggravating. Because I know I'm a good person. I know I ain't a bad person. I've done a lot of bad things. But I'm not a bad person. I've done a lot of not nice things, but I'm a nice individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I understand that things could be complex. People were like, damn, I wonder what's up with this nigga, not me, but the dude who snaked me. Oh, I wonder what's up with him because this ain't like him, this ain't in the call, blah, blah, blah. It ain't had to be. He's people are going to be fuck niggas. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. In this stage of the game. You feel me? What I about to say? I love you all. I'm going to end this because I'm in my last couple minutes. I ain't even want this episode to go that so long anyway. So I'm going to end this. I love you all. I appreciate you all. The support. I don't take none of the support for granted. Yes, I want to get paid. I don't take the support for granted, though. So don't think I'm just, yeah, you feel me? Yeah. Happy anniversary to Jerry and Shannon. Happy anniversary, y'all. I know none of y'all listen to this, but happy anniversary to y'all. Happy birthday to my man Dave. I don't know where he at or what he doing, but Sandbox Dave, that's my man. That's been my man forever, like forever in the day. You know what I'm talking about? And I guess that's it for me. So happy birthday, Dave. Happy anniversary, Jerry and Shannon. I just want to be better than I was yesterday, y'all. That's it. That's all. And this has been another lovely episode of It's Okay Not to Be Okay. Okay. Don't sue me, Drake. Peace out.